Welcome back once again, Spazites, to what is bound to be a very long video today. I have before us my very first and possibly only Titan class Transformers figure from the Titans Return line. As you can see, we have Decepticon Trypticon with Necro in full tilt. And, yeah, you can see here we've got a dinosaur mode, a spaceship mode, and a base mode. And that base mode does attach to other leader class figures from the Titans Return line, which I'm not sure how many they had. Pictured here is Sky Shadow, who is just a recolor of Overlord. So I'm not sure. I actually looked online, and Sky Shadow is really super expensive. Overlord isn't as bad, and they're both Decepticons. I kind of want Overlord because I'm voicing him in a stop animation series. If you haven't seen that, go check out my my voiceover work playlist. I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, let's get into it. We don't have any of these other Transformers here except for Full Tilt and Necro up there. So we are going to go ahead and open this up. This is another little feature it has. He actually eats Headmasters and Titan Masters, and then they come down a chute in the back, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure that out once we are done. And yeah, let's go ahead, and I'm going to do a quick cut here after our intro. And yeah, we'll get right into the video. I'll get him out of his box. And, yeah. Oh, by the way, quick shout out to John for getting me this, or selling this to me. He originally found it at Ollie's for $50. I bought it off of him for $75, but that's quite all right considering the original price was, I believe, $150. So, yay! Thanks again, John. And, yeah, like I said, we'll be right back. I'm going to go get a few Titan Masters. And I just wanted to let everyone see what the inside of the box looks like. This video is going to take me a lot longer to record than I expected. Here we have, I have to connect his legs, it looks like, to the main frame of the body there. You can see the other Transformer Full Tilt attached to his, what would be his chest in dinosaur mode. So, yeah, this is going to be fun. Not. There's Trypticon's head, but yeah, I'm going to have to cut him out of this and assemble him. Also, one other thing that I was not expecting at all is a giant sticker sheet. Oh, if any of you have seen my Lego videos and I'm talking about sticker applications, I hate sticker applications. And I may just leave the sticker sheet untouched. I don't know yet. I think most of the video reviews I've actually seen of him, he doesn't have any stickers on him. He looks kind of plain, but I almost prefer that as opposed to all this work. This is a lot of stickers. Let's see, there's 145. Let's see, is there more than 145? Looks like, oh, there's 150. There's a lot of stickers here. So, yeah, here's our instruction booklet I'll be looking at that. And then we get a Trypticon card, which is pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, that's it for, I'm going to go ahead and get him out of here and get his legs assembled. And then we'll start our review. So, yeah, this looks like fun. Be right back. Alright, so here is the spaceship mode of our Trypticon. Let me go ahead and put it in a different angle here so we can see the whole thing. Pardon all the background clutter and stuff. I am still recording from my living room where I recorded last week's Friday video. But there we go. Okay, so here's Trypticon's Spaceship base mode. And you can see we got full tilt up there, and I believe, I haven't checked yet, so I hope it's in there. Necro should be inside the cockpit of full tilt right here. We do have, and let me zoom way in for this. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom. Whoops. Sorry about that. See this little tiny peg right here? That goes in the bottom of your Titan Master's feet. And this thing has little Titan Master posts on it, which is really cool. I like that. You can also put the Titan Master's Pretender shells on as well. Let's see if we can find another peg. Here's another peg right here. Oh, and it looks like there's one right here as well. And here, you can put Titan Masters all over this thing. So I think that's really cool. I like how they designed that. The pegs are pretty small, so I would worry that they might break, but I'll zoom out a little. But I think it's really cool that they went to that detail to put those tiny little pegs in there for these Titan Masters. We also have a little doorway here for something. You can put Titan Masters in there, or a really small Micromaster, I guess, although this was before Micromasters, so I'm not sure what this little doorway was meant for, unless it's just a hollow out area, but you can see right through it, and there's detail inside. Let's see, what else do we have here? Lots of neat little things. We have moving guns, gun turrets. This is a ramp, but I think that's for the base mode and not the ship mode. This is, I don't know if it's just a wing or if that's supposed to be laser rifle launchers. There's more pegs for Titan Masters and Headmasters, which is really cool. What is this? Does this open up? What is this? I want to see what this is. I think this is just decoration, but it looks cool. Does it open? No, it doesn't open to the best of my knowledge. You see the back of Trypticon here is just there. And then you got the same thing on the other side. You got your Titan Master pegs. And yeah, this is just a really cool set. Now, before I go and transform him into base mode, we are going to pull Full Tilt and Necro off, and in order to do that, you take this little bit here, flip it up, and then he just pegs on to it right there using this little peg right here. This little peg hole right here pegs with that right there, which is really cool. This goes back down. It can be a laser or something. I'm not even sure. And then I'm going to go ahead and transform him. He takes a few steps to transform, so I'm going to put him down here. I did bring out their partner that was released later on in the franchise, not in this series, but we do have Decepticon Brunt, who was made into a weaponizer for the Siege line. Brunt is actually one of Trypticon's partners, which is pretty cool, so I figured I'd bring him out for the video. Here's Brunt in vehicle mode. I have done a review on Brunt. If you're interested in seeing that, go ahead and look at my Transformers video playlist, and you can see we've got the purple here. I really wish this guy had a little bit more color added to him. I think that would be cool. Maybe some of this gunmetal gray or light gray, whatever you would consider this. And yeah, it's pretty cool. You take this gun off of here, and Necro should be inside of this cockpit. If I can get it open. I just cut my nails. Yep, there's Necro inside, sitting in there safe and sound. He's got a little seat there, Titan Master seat. And let's get a good close look at Necro. He's got a completely plain, unpainted face. That's a little disappointing. I'll zoom in even further. Look at that. Ooh, man, this is a nice phone. Oh, wait, this is my old phone. What am I saying? It's still pretty nice, though. But yeah, that's Necro. And I guess he's got a different name as well, because originally Trypticon had Full Tilt, Brunt, and then one other, like, deluxe size type character. But here's Necro's head. But we won't get into that. He's got the same posability as all the other Titan Masters and Headmasters. So, yeah. I'll be right back with Full Tilt transformed, and, yeah, we're going to do another quick cut here. I knew there was more to it. I knew there was something I missed. If we take a look at this front nose section here, you know how this is all hollow in here. If you take this and carefully, which I was having issues finding it, pull this whole thing up like this, and I think it only goes that high, you can put Full Tilt in here. And he's got a garage bay, which is really cool. You can put him there, and he can roll all the way down this ramp if you so choose, I guess. Put Full Tilt in there, and then he's in his garage bay, which you can actually see him down in here. Let me move here. There you go. You can see Full Tilt down in there, which is pretty cool. And so that's just one more play feature to this giant beast of a toy is that. So now, okay. Once again, I'll be right back with a transformed Full Tilt. I love how this back end here actually looks kind of like a dinosaur head as well. To me, anyway. You can see those look like eyes to me, and that looks like Trypticon's head a little bit, but yeah, anyway, okay, we'll be right back. And here's Full Tilt standing next to Brunt. Full Tilt seems to be a little bit taller than Brunt if you don't count Brunt's gun cannon sticking up on his back. Let's go ahead and put Full Tilt's head on him. And that goes right, maybe? Come on. Should go right in there. But I have problems with these Headmaster heads for some reason. I don't know if it's just me, but they never want to go in. So, and I don't want to break them. They're so little. I feel like they're brittle. But they're supposed to just take the head. Get in there. There we go. Okay. Whew, I did not like how hard that was to get in there. These heads look just a little bit big on deluxe figures, a little bit small on Voyager class figures, and, well, they look just right on Voyager class figures, and then on, Leader class figures, they have a helmet over them, so, to make them look bigger, so... Anyway, Full Tilt's articulation is ball-jointed shoulders that he can do this with. He can also bring his shoulders up like that, but for the sake of this transformation, they go down. He can't twist his waist. His head can turn due to the fact that it's a Titan Master head. Oops. He doesn't have much for back heels. So his feet are very plain. Obviously, they don't have the War for Cybertron ankle tilt that all of the War for Cybertron stuff has. But, yeah, whatever. His hips are also ball-jointed. Oh, wait, no, they're not. They're on some sort of disc system. But they can do full splits and then some, go up all the way, back all the way. And he has thigh tilt, or thigh swivel rotation, and his knees can bend that far. So you can put him in a sitting position on, I don't know, wherever he sits when he's inside the city robot that is Trypticon. Yeah, unfortunately he doesn't have any extra ports, but that's because he's not part of the Siege and Onward line, so he can't really utilize the weaponizer, unfortunately. But because the weapons are the same, he can use weapons that the battle weaponizers become. You can also stick the weaponizer port to his back, and that's about it with him. So next we are going to transform big guy. I believe the next step is into his Tyrannosaur robot mode. So next we will visit the Tyrannosaur robot mode, and then we will check out the base mode. That is the third mode in the instructions. I'm probably going to keep him displayed in Tyrannosaur mode, but for the sake of the instructions and not making it too complicated on myself, we are going to transform Trypticon here into his robot, his Tyrannosaurus mode next. So, yeah, we'll be right back. So I just found out I do have this partially mistransformed in Starship mode. This is not a doorway. This is supposed to go down like this. It still looks like a doorway. Did I do something wrong? Nothing extra folds out. Okay, it's still a doorway, but these two things up here fold down so that you can see clear up the ramp to the gun. So then these are not blocking the gun. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Okay. I just wanted to point that out. I'm dumb. See everyone in a moment. And here's Trypticon in his dinosaur mode, his Tyrannosaurus mode, whatever you want to call it. I got Brunt standing up to it. Barely goes up to his knee. But let's go ahead and take a look at this beast. Gonna slowly scroll up until I hope my tripod can reach his head. Oh, just barely. Okay. So there is Trypticon in his beast mode, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, let's look at him from the side. His tail is huge. He's got these cool articulated hands. Unfortunately, they don't have a little wrist tilt. I think that could have been easy for them to add a little wrist tilt in there. He's got lots of detail. You can see the little pegs all over him where the not Micromasters, but the Battle Masters can go. Let's bring him in over here. You can see he's got lots of detail. I love all the detail on him, which is really cool. This tail, though, is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. When I look at it in the picture, it doesn't look that bad. But oh, there he is on the side. And of course you can flip up these guns right here to give him some firing weapons on his shoulders, which is kind of cool. The whole thing is pretty neat. He can bring his arms out like this, so even though his wrists can't turn, he's still got some posability options. His arms are a little longer than your average T-Rex, so, of course, I think that he got his mode from Cybertron, so I don't think he's based off any earthly creatures. Oh, wait, I forgot about this. There we go. Let's see if I can, you can make him a little shorter. Let me scroll down, I can show you the hips. Now, I've been told that I got to be careful with the hips or something. Either the hips or the knees or the feet. I'm not sure. So I'm just going to be careful. They can bend out like this. He can step forward with some assistance. And with his knees, you can make him then lean forward, but the weight of his tail does not appreciate that, unfortunately. That is a cool stepping animation pose, though, or movement pose, whatever you want to call it. So there is that. Now I need to scroll back up and show you the one of the last features of this particular toy is, let me get him in a more comfortable pose where he doesn't look like he's going to fall over and destroy anything. Almost in a sitting position, so he's nice and low for us to look. You can open his mouth up here. And down there is where the Titan Masters go. And I've got, let's see, who do I have here? I forgot which Titan Master this is, but whoever goes in this one, I think it's, I can't remember. Whatever Titan Master has this symbol, and then you just drop the Titan Master in there. He eats Titan Masters, and then the Titan Master appears in here. Boom. Well, looks like I need to scroll back up there. Boom, there's our Titan Master, and he can eat as many as you can put in there. So let's pull him out. Well, I guess as many as will fit in here, but whoops, that was my fault. I'm looking at the camera and not where my hands are, but boom, yeah, he just falls right in there, which is cool. So he can eat Titan Masters and gain all their powers. So I like that. Trypticon is cool. This thing is going to look awesome on a shelf when I actually get a shelf to put him on. But yeah, I like this guy. He's big and beefy and scary, and I guess that's it for his robot mode. Next we are going to do his base mode, which I think it would have been easier to transform him from spaceship to base, but in the directions he goes from base or spaceship to this, and then back down to base, which is him laying down again. So we'll figure it out. Anyway, after another cut, we'll be right back with Trypticon base mode. Alright, so this mode is just plain ridiculous. It's huge and wide, and oh man. Oh, there's just so much going on here. Let's zoom in a little. Up our ramp, and then we have full tilt there at the top. He can roll all the way down the ramp. If I can actually touch him, boom, he's down. And yeah, wow, there's so much going on here. Let me scroll up to these little fold-out guys that don't do much, because they do have little Titan Master nubs on them. So that's cool. See right, if I stop moving my thing, there is a Titan Master nub right here, and the same on the other side. And let's go ahead and stand one up here. I really wish I had all the Titan Masters. This is from the Titans Return line, though, so this is like Headmasters. But I wish I had more of them so that I could just deck this guy out in all of the little micro Titan Master figures. I think that would be cool. Okay, so let's move around to another section of this. Let's get that to the side here. Let's bring it over here. We've still got our big flat surface from the ship mode with at least two Titan Master studs. 3. There's another one here. Is any along this walkway here? No. Unfortunately, we don't have any on here, and this would be perfect, except in robot mode, this is the bottom of his foot, so having those little studs there wouldn't really be that great. We do still keep these weird wing things down in this mode. Unfortunately, they're not on any kind of ratchet. I think they would look nicer standing up like that. I also wish that the robot, the dinosaur arms, were used in some way here, but it does have a couple of Titan Master ports on the side here for your Titan Master guys to stand on, so they can still stand on the arms, just not... There's no real purpose for them to be back there, unfortunately. Okay, down here on the legs that fold out to form just more of the base mode, we have a Titan Master stud here, Titan Master stud here, Titan Master stud here, right there, and I think there's another one right here. So yeah, there's lots of these little Titan Master studs, which is cool. And then down here at the very end, this is the older style of connector for the bases that were made available in the Prime Wars trilogy. I only have one transformer that goes with this at the moment. Like I said, I hope to get Overlord and the other one. I was actually looking at the instructions here, and Overlord and Sky Shadow actually look pretty different in base modes, so I'm guessing they're not an exact repaint, because their base modes do look so different, which is interesting because the vehicles both consist of a tank and an airplane or jet that combine together. I really like the way this guy looks without the stickers, so for now anyway, until I get him more permanently displayed, I think we're going to leave the stickers off, just because I was doing the count and there's like 59 stickers to put on, and I am just not a fan of stickers. I would almost rather they just be paint apps, and if they didn't want to use the shiny, flaky chrome paint, I would have been more than happy with just normal paint apps on this thing, but maybe that would have cost more money to have it painted. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of stickers. This is a giant, ridiculous base, and I love it. If I had a huge table to set a huge Transformers Warzone on, I would definitely have this displayed. Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury at the moment. Maybe in the future when Randy and I have a big Lego room, I can have a corner devoted to a big Transformers layout display, which would be pretty cool. Otherwise, until then, this guy is just going to be displayed in robot mode, or maybe even folded up tight in base mode, or not base mode, this is base mode, in his jet mode, his spaceship mode. So, but anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and transform him back into robot mode for the outro, just because I do like that mode a lot better, and I think it'll fit on my screen better for the outro. Anyway, yeah, we'll be right back for our outro. And here we are at the end of the video. Haha! I don't know what I'm doing there. But anyway, yeah, that's been my Titans Return Trypticon, including Decepticon's Necro and Full Tilt review. Thanks for watching, everybody. I know this was a long one, so hopefully you bared through it. If you made it this far, please leave a comment down below, all that good stuff. Thumbs up, thumbs down. If you really like the video and you're not already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Help me grow my channel. It's completely free for you to do. All you need is a free YouTube account and a free Google account. And yeah, that's it. Until next time, be kind, happy hunting, and goodbye. Trypticon says goodbye too. Trypticon says goodbye. That's enough out of me. That is enough out of me. Don't forget to wash your hands, everybody. Top and bottom, front and back, in between the fingers, all that good stuff. That's where the germs like to hide, in between those fingers. And if you go out, please wear a mask. Bye.